Good. Yo. I know it's been a minute, but this is not going to be a speaker review, but if anything, a headphone review. It's been a minute because actually I wanted to test them out before I got to actually did it, and then life happened, and my girlfriend happened, and yeah, I just spent a lot of time with her and stuff, and so I kind of forgot, and so we're gonna do these headphones. Got them from Home Depot, and I think they were like less than $10, somewhere around there. But honestly, I just got them because I couldn't find my JBLs, and my JBLs, once I found them, they wouldn't hold a charge anymore. I'm still holding on to them, and I might try to see if I can get another charging base. Maybe that'll make it work better. But the JBLs were also completely wireless, which also was kind of stressful because they just kind of they once they fall. If you have AirPods or any pop-in earbuds that are just Bluetooth, like little things without a string, I'm sure you've lost them or you came real close to losing them, and then you're thankful as fuck, thankful, whatever. I'm gonna swear if it's my fucking channel, but thankful as fuck when you found them. And I miss the skull candies with cords. I used to rock the skull candies with cords all the time, and if you have had the corded skull candies, you know that after a certain amount of time, for some reason it seems like clockwork, they stop fucking working. So these Tsunamis, if you know brands at all, Tsunami is not like one of those break the bank kind of brands, but at the same time, sometimes they pull through, and this is one of those times. I've used them for skateboarding many a times. I'm gonna start with the pros. Pros, sound quality is good. I think that's about it. Sound quality is good. They don't like fall out of my ears often. But here's the cons. So this little bass here that's supposed to like control your sound and your playing and your stopping and all that good stuff, it's got a little weight to it. Not too much, but enough weight to the point where when I'm wearing them, it'll like pull to one side, so you'll have majority of the cord literally sitting on one side while you can feel it pulling on the other ear. So there's lots of, I keep having to readjust. I don't know what kind of sports you're looking for headphones for, but if you're doing something that has a lot of movement like that, or you're not like tying them into your like hair or your hat, you're gonna move around a lot, specifically because of this weight on the end here. Another con, I'm a cheap guy, so I'm not really like too worried about it because I know how to fix these kind of small things, and I'm also lazy when it comes to it, so I didn't really fix them just yet. But the headphone is not really put together well. As you can see there, that part kind of came out. A little glue will fix that. I just haven't glued it. And there was one point where I actually, sorry, smacked the camera there. There was a point where I dropped them and like, I don't know what side popped up, but like one of these sides kind of like fell out, just popped it back in. No big deal. And I guess I'll go back to the pros real quick because I like this part, but there's like a magnetic thing that kind of keeps them together so that when they're around your neck, once you're done, just boom. But yeah, they've got a mic. I've not really used the mic as much. I think I've used it once or twice, like for phone calls. It works pretty well. I don't have people going not being able to hear me, so that's cool. I would definitely, if you're looking for a cheap set of headphones or say work or even for sports, because I still use these, and it's probably because I'm cheap, but I still use these. I would go back to my JBLs if they started working, but at the same time I'd keep these nearby because they do hold a charge for a good amount of time. They're not, I've literally used them for like weeks on end without charging them because my sessions don't go for like hours and hours. I'm usually skating for about maybe an hour to 2 hours max, and they still have a pretty good charge. Just throw them in my car and they're still good the next time. The charging base is not a USB-C, so I've always got to keep the old USB around to make sure I can charge it up. And yeah, I don't really want to get a 1 through 10, but I will. For those that give a shit about that, 1 through 10. For reliability, I'll give it a 10. Structurally, I'd give it like a 7. Yeah. I think that's all that really matters when it comes to Bluetooth headphones. The quality of sound is, I dig it. You sound Nazis out there may have some shit to say. I'll show you the back here to show you the specifications. I can't say I personally know what all this actually means, but I judge my headphones and my sound equipment simply by ear. And really, when it really comes down to it, if I'm comparing like one speaker to another or one headphone to another, that's when I would actually look at those specifications. But for now, I'm just going to show you that, and we're going to call it good right about now. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Let the Biaba Cannon kick it.